Some thought this day might never come, but this year's Jaguar football team makes history.
We won one, baby! This is what we talking about, number 7!
What South athletes do when injuries take them out of the game.
I've had many injuries before, and this is like the worst one I've had.
Plus, a story that will make your skin crawl this Halloween holiday. What's behind a scorpion invasion?
South Marching Band struts their stuff in a lively competition.
Coming to you from the Broadcast Center at South Mountain High School, it's Jag News Now.
Good day, Jaguar Nation. I'm Nancy Santos.
And I'm Kimberly Aguilar. A historic Jaguar win is our top story. It's been years since South Mountain varsity football team has won a game, but now that's all in the past. Jaguar News reporter Erica Dalva shows us how history unfolded on the football field.
It was a night to remember for this year's varsity football team. On the final home game of the season and their senior night, all of their hard work and dedication finally paid off.
It feels good. It was our first win in good 3 years.
Quarterback Antoine Ware and senior running back Drayvon Dodd helped the team pull out the victory. Drayvon rushed for 2 touchdowns, scoring in both halves, and Antoine Ware rushed for one of his own.
Me and Dre got the touchdowns. My homie Kobe got the safety. We prayed like a family, just did what we had to do.
The team faced loss after loss for 30 straight games, and it seemed that it was going to be another winless season.
It had been a while since we won a game here, and I hadn't really thought about it because you work so hard trying to get that win, and then when you finally get it, as a coach, you just kind of roll with it.
Coach Phillips says this was a big win, not only for the team, but for the community as well. And he hopes it's something the team can build upon for next year. I'm Eric Aldava, reporting for Jaguar News.
We want to put this win in perspective. The last time South Mountain's varsity football team won a game was October 22nd, 2010. That day, South beat Camelback High School 29-8. The school has a strong football heritage. It's gone to state twice and sent 3 players to the NFL, including Byron Evans, Terry Fair, and Steve Jordan.
The Cardinals congratulated our varsity football players for winning their first game of the season. The Cardinals chose head coach Darryl Phillips for Coach of the Week. He also got a $1,000 check for our football team.
Just for a team to have a 30-game losing streak and for a coach to inspire these young guys to come out and play the way they did and break that 30-game win streak, that's something to be proud of.
We helped him get that award, but he definitely deserves it. He's always here from 8 o'clock in the morning to 12 o'clock at night, looking at film, working real hard.
Coach Phillip is using a $1,000 reward to buy the boys t-shirts, go to camps, new away jerseys, and passing tournaments, or all of the above.
Improvements to our campus are being continued. There are 2 new amphitheaters being built in the center and in the front of the campus. Maintenance Director Frank Bach says the amphitheater in the center of the campus cost around $30,000 and the amphitheater in the front of the campus cost around $42,000. The purpose of the amphitheaters is to provide a nicer area for students to relax and to display more events around campus. Although the amphitheater in the center of the campus is finished being built, they hope to expand it in the future.
This year, the National Honor Society has dedicated their annual holiday drive to the Crisis Nursery, an organization designed to help out children who have been abused. Students around campus can help out those children in need.
We actually are collecting donations to give to the Crisis Nursery, things like baby clothes, diapers, food, arts and crafts, toys, things like that.
Donation bags will be set up in classrooms around campus. Students can make their donations until the end of November. If you have any questions, you can visit Mr. Mascalinko, the NHA sponsor, in room 178.
It's October, and not only is it the month to get scared by Halloween, but by scorpions too. October is scorpion mating season. One of our fellow Jaguar members recently had a run-in with a scorpion and talks to Jag News reporter Manuel Munoz about the painful experience.
The bark scorpions are the most poisonous scorpions in the area. Just take a look around your backyard. You can find the cracks and holes that experts say scorpions can enter your house. Jag News reporter Daniel Kiwis was stung in her own bedroom.
Okay, again. It really hurt. It stings. It burned, and you feel that same pain that you felt when you first got bit for 24 hours. So I had to deal with it for a whole day.
South Mountain Schooners says there are ways to prevent scorpions from entering your house. First, check the walls around your house.
Always make sure that you check on the periphery of your area and fill in the cracks and little holes that are so you don't invite them in the house.
If a scorpion stings you and you experience muscle twitching and tingling in your skin, it might be serious. You should visit the hospital. For Jaguar News, I am Manuel Munoz.
Well, I think we're going to have to use that because there might be some cracks in my
Yeah,
house.
we definitely are going to have to use it.
South Mountain Student Government hosted their very first fall festival. Students and their families came to experience this event along with South Mountain teachers. There was artwork displayed, plenty of activities, and performances by the step team and Zumba. This is the first time the fall festival has been held on campus. Everything that was given away was free and was intended for everyone to enjoy.
It's that time of the year for South Mountain's drama department to put together the haunted house. Jaguar News reporter Armida Cepeda walks you through this year's scary event.
The haunted house was open Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of this week. It took place throughout the entire auditorium and was open to everyone after school and during school if taken by a teacher. To some people, the haunted house lived up to their expectations.
At first I thought it was going to be scary, but it's really scary. Like, my throat hurts now. Yeah, it made me scream a lot. It was really scary.
While others were let down.
It was okay. I enjoyed it. I thought I was going to be scared, but it wasn't really all that.
However, actors from the haunted house thought they did a good job.
I think that a lot of people got scared, and I really think that all of them had a good time, especially because we worked really hard on it.
The drama department hopes to have raised $1,400 by the end of Thursday night, which will be used towards going to see plays. I'm Armida Cepeda for Jaguar News.
Coming up next, Sal's marching band takes the field against every other high school in the Phoenix Union District. See how they did.
But first, what happens to South players after they're hurt on the field? We take a look at the problem of high school sports injuries right after this.
Watch your post. 9, not 12 total, please.
Sports season is over, but first, a look at the football team's last game. South played McClintock last Friday, dropping a tough loss. The final score was 49-3. The only points of the game came from a field goal kicked by the kicker. Our boys cross-country team was very successful at this year's district finals. They placed first among all the schools in the district. The team is now preparing for state competition, competing for the top 6 spots. The girls volleyball team also ended their season with a loss. The Lady Jacks had a very successful season, ending with a 25-win, 10-loss record. This year's badminton team went all the way to state, with a doubles team and a singles player. Veronica Dominguez and Sienna Montoya played as a double team and scored 15-1 and 15-0. Lilani Robinson, playing singles, scored 11-0 and 11-3. At least 2 players will be returning for next year's season. Whether you're playing football, soccer, or volleyball, sports injuries seem to be a part of the game. They can sideline a player for the season, or even worse, end their sports playing careers. Dislocations and sprains are nothing new to the sport of football. Freddie Aparicio messed his knee up and tore his ligament one evening during practice. It cut Freddie's season short and has affected him deeply as a player.
It's affected by not being out here with my team.
Another student athlete, Jasmine Sanchez, has not only been sidelined for the season, she won't be able to play soccer for a long time. She dislocated her knee and tore a ligament when she tried to pass the ball to a teammate.
I've had many injuries before, and this is like the worst one I've had, and I won't be able to play for a few years.
According to the American Society for Sports Medicine, 2 million high school athletes like Jasmine get injured while participating in a sport, and more than half of these injuries are preventable.
Coming into the soccer field, I knew that I'd either get sprained ankle or something, but I did not know that I could hair or something really bad.
But it's often up to the athletic trainer to decide whether a student is able to play or not.
Varies from different injuries. The most common sports injuries in athletes are probably ankle sprains, knee sprains, probably the top two, and then you start seeing some shoulder injuries, but I think one that's on the rise right now is concussions.
Winter sports are right around the corner, and that means more risk for sports-related injuries. One of the best ways to deal with an injury is to get as much rest as possible. Depending on the severity of the injury, you should see a doctor for further examination. That's it for sports. Now back to you guys.
Thanks, Jose. At the beginning of the show, we told you about the football team's success, but South's marching band has made a little history of their own.
1, 2, 3, 4!
For the first time since 2009, the band performed on the field in 2 different state competitions. The band scored a bronze in both contests. South Mountain's marching band is 33 members strong. Wednesday night, they performed in a friendly competition for other bands in the Phoenix Union District. That performance was at Maryville High School.
That's it for us. Next week, we search the Vine for some crazy videos of what a few students do in classroom when the teacher isn't watching.
Be sure to join us for that. Now we'll leave you with some video of the South Mountain's marching band. Have a great weekend.
South Mountain High School Jaguar Band.